Point number 6. Lawful object. It is also another important point for a valid contract. The object for which the agreement has been entered into must not be fraudulent, illegal, immoral, opposite to public policy, or must not imply injury to person or property of another. This should not be fraudulent. For example, A and B enter into agreement to cheat C. For example, A purchased the shares at a higher price from B just to show that the prices are high and cheat Mr. C. So here object is fraudulent. Illegal, purchase and sale of smuggled goods, or immoral activities, maybe agreement to separate husband and wife, or opposed to public policy, agreement between the two parties where one party agreed to provide a job in a government office. So such agreement is opposed to public policy. Or agreement where one party agreed to cause injury to person or destroy the property of another, that is also the object is unlawful. In all these cases the object is unlawful, so agreement should not be related to these aspects. Every agreement of which the object or consideration is unlawful is illegal and is treated as void. For example, A promise to pay B rupees 5,000 if B beats C. The agreement is illegal as the object is unlawful. Point number 7. Not expressly declared void. An agreement must not be one of those which have been expressly declared to be void, which is already considered as void. An agreement mentioned in section 24 to 30 of the Act have been expressly declared to be void. For example, agreement in restraint of trade to stop trade, marriage or legal proceedings. For example, there is a legal proceedings related to a conflict between A and B. Mr. A cannot make agreement to stop the legal proceedings, or the agreement to stop valid marriage also considered as void. Point number 8. Certainty. As per section 29, agreement the meaning of which is not certain or capable of being certain or void. That means there should be clear information about the subject matter and the conditions of the agreement. If it is not clear, then there is no valid agreement or contract. Take for example, A agreed to sell to B 100 ton of oil. This is agreement. Here nothing is mentioned to what kind of oil or prices, etc. So this agreement is void due to absence of certainty. But if A, who is a dealer in coconut oil, agreed to sell B 100 ton of oil, the nature of A's trade is sufficient to show the kind of oil. This will be a valid contract. Point number 9. Possibility of performance. A condition for a contract should be capable for performance. If an act is impossible in itself, physically or legally, it cannot be enforced at law. So there are agreements where the performance become impossible. In such cases, the agreement is void. For example, A agrees with B that he'll discover treasure by magic. So in this case, there is the activity which is physically impossible. Or another example where A agrees with B that he'll write 1000 pages per hour. So that agreement also, there is a impossibility of performance. The agreement is void and cannot be enforced. Point number 10. Legal formalities or regarding writing and registration. As per Act, the agreement may be oral or written, but in certain cases, law expects that the agreement should be in writing and registered. In India, writing is required in cases of sale or mortgage, lease and gift of immovable property, negotiable instrument, memorandum and articles of association of a company. Registration is required in case of documents coming within the scope of section 17 of Registration Act. So these are the 10 points related to essentials of a valid contract.